Welcome into episode 22 of
What's the Trend?
I am your co-host, morning anchor here at 14 News, Casie Mason.
And I'm your other co-host and digital content producer, Aaron Weeks.
And we are so happy to have you join us for our very last episode of the year.
Yes. Actually, I think we're in the new year now. If you're listening to this on Friday, officially 2026. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, you guys. We made it. And that's kind of a prelude to what this week's episode is going to be about. We're going to recap really the year of 2025. We've got a great show planned ahead. So let's get into it. Aaron Weeks, we're going to kick things off. You know the drill.
Local.
Always. Here we go. We're going to kind of keep our regularly scheduled program and kind of short and sweet so we can get to some of these fun New Year's talking points. But starting off, speaking of the new year, the American Cornhole Organization is making a return to Owensboro for the new year. We thought we'd recap or, bring this one to the table, I should say, to give you guys, some things that are going on here in the month of January that you can do here in the tri-state. And this is really called the Super Major, and it's the first of three, what they're calling ACO, which again stands for the American Cornhole Organization. It's official, Aaron Weeks.
Never knew this existed, but continue on.
So the events are going to take place, like I said, in Owensboro, kicking off in 2026. This could be your very first big event of the year.
Love.
What a bragging right.
Go for it.
The organization, what they do is they host literally professional cornhole tournaments across the country. And officials say that January's event is a points-earning tournament for the players that then can qualify for the World Championships. The competitions kick off at 9 a.m. on January 1st through Saturday, January 3rd at the Owensboro Convention Center. We're laughing.
Yeah, that's fun.
It is. That's
here's
why I'm
the
smiling.
thing. You don't get much more tri-state than a cornhole competition.
Good old
what I
cornhole
mean?
competition. It
I'm not good at it. I don't know where you stand with that.
Terrible.
But listen, I'm not exactly around a lot of people where cornhole is just like their go-to, but whatever.
Especially professional cornhole players. Yeah. I mean, what does one have to do to work on
you would
becoming
think
a professional?
Like throwing a bag towards, a board with a hole in it would be easy. No.
I mean, we have Lily Rose, we have Jackie Young. We need our tri-state Olympic cornhole athlete to please stand up. We're waiting to hear from you. Please let us know you can come on the show.
It sure isn't going to be one of the two of us, but you know what? We support you.
We bring these to the beach, and it is nothing. We'll have Midwesterners flock to you than if you bring a cornhole board to the beach. Here they come with their bush lights and their natties.
Course, I can be very competitive, shockingly, and when I don't win, I get really mad.
He grabs another White Claw and calls it a day at the beach.
2,000% correct.
Hilarious. Yeah. So there you have it, guys. If you want to, throw your hat in the ring, or should we say in the hole, go for it. That got a laugh.
Love.
All right, Aaron, let's move on to our next category.
Yes.
We're going to talk about movies.
Of course. This one is actually a little bit of TV news for a change in pace from our start. We've talked about it before on the show a lot, but the latest season of Bridgerton is just around the corner, and they just released a full-length trailer for it, which came out for the fourth season on Christmas Day. Again, we've talked about it before, but this season of Bridgerton will feature Benedict Bridgerton as the main protagonist. And if you're not familiar with the show, each season focuses on a different Bridgerton sibling and their love story, which is, kind of fun. We're both fans. So
such big fans. And it really does focus on a new character each season. You think there's no way this season's going to be as good as the last. And you guys, they do it every year. I love each season equally.
There's not a bad season.
There's not.
There's a hierarchy of good seasons, but there's not one bad
I thought when they moved to Colin, which is the third love story of the third, I thought by the time they got to Colin, I was like, I don't know if I'll be interested in this particular brother's love story.
Yeah. But they made it work.
They
made
sure
it work.
It was thrilling.
But if you've seen the trailer, you can definitely tell it's inspired by the story of Cinderella. They lean very heavily into that, and I know the books do too, from what I understand. But the new season is set to premiere Part 1, January 29th, and Part 2, February 26th.
So many of these big shows are doing this Part 1, Part 2 thing.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of it. I love a good binge, but I kind of understand the format. You don't want to just it's all a money-making business. At the end of the day, they want to keep your membership as long as possible.
Well, this actually was funny. I was talking yesterday day with our meteorologist out here, Arden Gregory, and she was like, "Do you think I should start the Bridgerton show and series?"
Did you tell her yes?
I said, "Oh,
you
yes."
You have to.
And I told her, she said, "Well, aren't there like 5 seasons by now or 4?" And I said, "No, there's been 3." And then I realized she was talking about, she was, "Oh, they split the last one into 2 parts." And I said, "That is where it gets a little confusing." And they've also done that with Stranger Things, like you said.
3 parts for that one.
They're keeping us around the suspense. So
Yes.
definitely can't wait. I mean, again, I can't get enough of Bridgerton. Just when I think, can they do it again with another season where I am just, all in? They do. So I can't wait.
I'm excited for it too.
Yes, I'm
it's
sorry.
It's going to be great.
I say movie, but it's because they're like movies at this point.
I mean, it is. They're
so
full-length feature films, basically how long those episodes are. So, yeah.
Okay, let's move to music quickly here. So Harry Styles releases a surprise music video. So, Aaron, you actually brought this one to the table. Have you seen it yet?
I've seen a little bit of it, just TikTok, but I haven't watched the full length version of it. I know that's bad, but whatever. But it's his first song. I think it's 2 years.
It's been a minute. That's what I was going to say. It's actually been a while. So I mean, obviously fans are super excited. We love to see Harry Styles still so relevant. He took a beat, took a little break, probably, to work on his hair since it's so fantastic. He needed a rest.
You know what? Like, you got to give it up to him. Like, 2022, 2023, he was everywhere.
Yes.
On tour. It's crazy.
Now, I'm blanking right now, but I feel like the kid that kind of stepped in his role for the past year or two, the one that he did a backflip off the car and sings Beautiful Things. Oh, what is his name?
Oh my God.
My niece loves him.
Benson Boone.
Benson Boone. Thank you, Aaron Weeks. That is why you're the best co-host.
I feel like
it's Benson Boone for sure. Because what a name. How can I forget? Yes. I feel like he was kind of like our little Harry Styles here for the past year. So I want to see like a Harry and Benson Boone hair off or something on stage where they're both dancing and flipping their hair and just trying to win our hearts. Who would win? So Harry Styles releases a surprise music video which tells us fans that some new music is on the horizon. Stay tuned. I cannot wait to see more because it's going to be a hit after the next. Of course. All right, so let's now move on to top movies. Aaron, I'll let you take this one away.
This one is kind of the official. Like, we'll get to our personal favorites in a minute, but this is like the official from news sources and everything of what the top everything was for this year. But if you take a look back at the top 5 things in entertainment in 2025, according to IMDb, the top 5 most popular movies this year were Superman, Weapons, Sinners, One Battle After Another, and Jurassic World Rebirth. And these all add up to me. I'm not surprised that all of these are on here at all. And we'll get to it in a minute, but Superman and Sinners, great additions to my catalog that I love.
I completely agree. I was not shocked by any of these movies. I will say that Jurassic World Rebirth, I still haven't seen that one.
I haven't either.
Cannot wait. So
I gotta get to it.
Yes.
I gotta get Peacock.
I know, right?
It's really what I'm waiting for.
Now, you recommended Sinners, which I'll get to that in a minute too, as we go over our top favorites. Huge movie, nominated,
so
just tremendous success.
So much success, and it's well earned. Some movies phone it in, and still make a lot of money. But this one just had the story, the acting, the characters. It was just
different.
Perfect. Yes, I think we needed a change of pace when it comes to movies. We have the same formulas sometimes that get a little tiring.
Yes.
But I think this one was like a breath of fresh air.
And Michael B. Jordan was perfectly cast. I think that's what makes or breaks sometimes a movie. I think it would have been a great movie standing alone, but with him that set it apart.
Oh, absolutely. And
Thank you for that suggestion. Yes, that's what's amazing. Literally split. It's like a split character.
And I went into it not knowing that at all.
Funny. So I did know that, kind of. And then I can say I thought of you when I watched
I was like, huh?
Wait, what? One Battle After Another. That's the new one with Leonardo DiCaprio. Yes. Now, that one kind of came out here at the tail end of the year.
He's playing a father in that.
I know.
I think that's the first time he's playing a father.
I know. Can we say what's on our mind?
Yes. Don't worry.
We're all thinking it. Usually the actresses he's dating are about the same age. So it's nice to see Leo finally play a role.
His age,
his actual age.
Yeah. God love him.
Oh, we love you, Leo. Okay. He doesn't mind. He knows. No. It's hilarious, though. First, when I saw this, I was like, okay, we're finally being our age. I'm glad to see that. So,
better late than never.
That's right. Leo is old enough to have a teenage daughter. So, and also a daughter in their 20s.
Maybe, dare I say, even a granddaughter.
Possibly. Oh, Leo. I still think of Titanic Leo when I think of my Leo.
We love you.
Well, Aaron, I tell you what, let's move into, we're going to now kind of recap the top songs of 2025.
Yeah.
Aaron and I both have already reviewed this list. We're going to share it with you today. Now, this is according to USA Today, the year's top 5 songs. And these are, I believe, in order. We're going to list these off. We have Opalite by Taylor Swift. We also have The Subway, this song, Abracadabra, and Denial is a River. Now, I left off the artist here because we know Opalite's Taylor Swift.
Of course.
Do you know the artist for The Subway?
Chaperone.
Okay. Oh, okay. And this song?
Conan Gray, I think is his name.
Great. And Abracadabra.
Lady Gaga.
Yes. And Denial is a River. Do you know that one?
Oh my gosh. Doche, I think is
however you say it. You nailed it.
I love you. I just don't know how to pronounce your name. I'm so old now.
That's why I wanted to quiz you.
But I know how it's spelled. Like, I just don't know how to pronounce it.
I knew 3 of the 5 artists, but I will say
it might be just Doche.
I think it's Doche. I think you're saying it right. I feel like our listeners are going to agree with
They're going to be like,
say.
Okay, whatever.
Sure. No, it's funny because like that just shows how some of these artists have, Lady Gaga, Taylor Swift, obviously been around for a long time.
Stand the test of time.
Love to. So it still makes me feel. When I saw this list, I was like, okay, I can sigh a breath of relief here. I know that we're still with the times.
Yes. We still got it.
Overall, great list.
Yes.
Listen to those, listeners, if you have not. Again, Abracadabra, I love. I also love Karma.
Girl, get into it. That's probably my favorite one.
Chapel is like amazing. I love her music. I talk about her a little bit later in the show. That's why I'm like holding back what I'm saying now. And of course, Opalite,
you know what you would really like is The Giver, because it gives a little country music vibe.
Okay.
And Chaperone.
Okay.
And I'd enjoy it. You would really enjoy it, I think.
I'll give it a listen. Anything you recommend, my friend, has been a hit in my books. So.
I try.
My sister is really good at that too. She'll always recommend music or movies or a new show to watch, and she nails it every time. She gives such good recommendations. So, shout out to you and Sean Grabby with the best recommendations in the tri-state.
All right, Sean, come through.
Okay, so any other final thoughts on the year's top songs?
They're all really good songs.
I'm impressed by you. You knew every
I can't believe
artist.
that I remember.
That was very impressive.
Let's go.
All right, we're going to now move on to a fun little segment here I wanted to bring to this week's show as we are, taping our last show of the year here, or your first show of the year if you're listening when this comes out. So we hope we're kicking your year off right by thinking about last year. So let's talk about 2025. These were People Magazine's list of what they categorized as the craziest / cringy moments, pop culture moments of the year. Aaron Weeks, let's walk through them. I've got my list
I'm ready.
here. So again, these are nothing bad or scandalous. Well, it's a little scandalous, but definitely cringy moments is the best way to put this list.
I haven't seen this list, so I'm so excited.
Okay, so do you want to take a guess? Some of the big moments over the year. Do you have any that come to mind that recap 2025 that were in pop culture headlines?
I'm trying to think of things we've covered. Obviously, it's got to be in there somewhere. Justin Baldoni, Blake Lively.
Nailed it.
In there?
That is in there. That comes in at number 5. So right smack dab in the middle of this list. Yeah, so that kind of sets the bar here. What we're talking about. So.
Cardi B somewhere in there?
No Cardi B on this list, but I'm kind of surprised she didn't. She was in the headlines a lot this year.
God love her.
Anything else you can think of?
I can't think of anything.
Let's walk through.
Give me the list.
Okay, so I actually have number 11 here on the list, not just the top 10, but we added 11 too.
Okay.
Number 11, cringe, is the 6'7" trend that the kids have brought to the table.
Good God. Moving on.
I know.
I already hate it.
I already do too. Number 10, they put the hunting wives wigs were a big talking point. Oh, your face. Your face says it all.
Honey, those yucky wigs that they got off of, it's just disgusting. I have so many opinions. Anyway, moving on.
The comment section was on fire after watching the first season of that show, which was incredible.
What party city did they go to?
was about as bad as probably my Halloween wig for next year's show on What's the Trend.
It is.
Number 9, big news here was when Jimmy Kimmel's near cancellation took place. Made huge headlines. Another one here we've almost forgotten about, and they still have not caught all of the people behind the Louvre heist.
That's right.
Yeah. What'd you think about that? I still cannot believe it.
I hate to say it. I don't. It's so funny to me.
I don't think it's hilarious. No one was hurt.
No one was hurt. There's cameras everywhere. It kind of looked like a simple operation. Just a walk in and walk out, whatever.
And someone left, I'm pretty sure, like a glove behind. Like,
it's giving OJ.
It's giving OJ, guys. And what's crazy is...
But nobody died.
Nobody died. It's fine. What's hilarious, is that people are getting a lot of enjoyment out of this because, yes, a crime was committed. But also, like, you know what? Give those jewels their life. Somebody out there is having just a time of their life wearing those crown jewels.
I love.
And it reminds me of... It's like it's too good to be true. It's like we have seen a movie come to life.
Yeah. It's like National Treasure, but like in real
Nick
life.
Cage. What's great is that they're going to make a movie out of this someday, and I cannot wait to see who they cast for the parts. All right, moving on here. TikTok goes dark. Do we remember the day?
Oh, I do. Because I was like, I woke up and I'm like, what do I do in the morning now?
What am I supposed to do?
You know who took it the hardest was Michael Fecca.
Oh, sweet Michael Fecca.
Our meteorologist, Michael Fecca. Bless him.
I will say my husband and I sat on the couch the night before I knew the shutdown was taking place, and we just scrolled our little hearts out.
I did too. I was like mourning the loss of it's just so much fun if you don't have TikTok.
Leave TikTok alone. Leave Britney and TikTok alone.
Please.
Britney did not make the list, by the way.
Interesting.
Moving on. This one I did not remember, but it's when Adrian Brody tossed his gum at the Oscars before giving the record longest acceptance speech.
Ugh.
Just ugh on that one altogether. He threw it to his girlfriend, like, here, take my gum, peasant. Like, how rude. Also, do not shame the Oscars like that. We have to keep it classy.
Hello.
Speaking of Oscars, this one wasn't this past year, but the year before. Do you remember the big Oscars moment that was the slap heard round the world, if you will?
Girl, do I. Yes. Will Smith.
Crazy.
Chris Rock. Yikes.
He's finally speaking out about that in some interviews now. Yeah, you'll have to...
Chris?
Actually, Will Smith is finally.
Will Smith, okay.
Chris has spoke on it, and now Will Smith is kind of answering some questions. Just Google that one. It's worth a listen.
Do that on your own
He basically was just like, I was having a bad day, don't we all? Sure. Then he goes on to win Best Actor. Anyways, it ends with us co-stars, Blake Lively. You nailed that one. And we're on our top 4 now. Everybody falling for the AI animals. The bunnies jumping on the trampoline, the bears. Do you remember that?
I kind of do.
A couple months ago.
Kind of do, yeah.
I totally fell for it.
Of course, at first you do.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, what in the world? There's no way.
I know, it took me a second. When I say I fell for it as fast as I realized this is not real. Again, to our parents' generation, fun reminder here. AI is real, and it is here. Jordan Hudson and Bill Belichick.
Who are they?
Bill Belichick, the former head coach of the New England Patriots, and his young girlfriend, who is not only young enough to be his daughter, or maybe his daughter.
I'm kind of something. There's a spark.
I'll pull up a photo for you guys here. We'll go on a journey here with Aaron Weeks, because as soon as I pull them up, you will recognize them.
I will know. This sounds familiar, though.
And the first thing when you Google the word Bill, it pops up. Bill, you mean Bill Belichick and his girlfriend?
Oh man. Okay.
That was a gasp into the microphone.
Okay.
She's beautiful.
She's gorgeous.
It's real gross.
He's not.
It's so gross. Listen.
You know what, honey? Get that paycheck.
That's right. We know what you're doing, girl. They're in love, Aaron. How dare you?
How old is she?
That's the thing. She is in her 20s. I believe 24.
And what is he, like 60s?
He's 107.
Yeah, early hundreds.
She's 24 years old.
Oh.
Bill Belichick is 73. So you just do the math, Tri-State.
I was very generous by giving him, 50s?
That was very nice of you. He's in his 70s. So they met on an airplane, and they were seated next to each other, and they just fell in love, Aaron. So you know what? Leave them alone.
I'm going to guess they were in first class. If I had to pin on it.
And she hasn't left since.
No.
She was like, I will never fly coach again. Because she's dating coach.
I respect the hustle. I do.
It's so funny because...
Do I think it's right? No.
What I think what's bothered people the most is, well, the age difference, of course. But here we are. It's 2025.
And I'm not an ageist. I really am not.
Me either.
But there's a almost 50-year age difference.
Well, gross. Yeah. It's to think that when... I think she would have been born...
Like when you're allowed to what? Like sign up for AARP, your future wife is being born.
That's when you know. What's wild about it is not so much the relationship, it's how over the top public they've been with it, just the PDA and the posts, and like she's really the one that obviously is feeding into it. So of course that's gonna raise some eyebrows. So
girl.
There you go. From flying coach to dating coach. Yeah. Sorry, I had to make sure everybody heard that joke. Okay, here we are. Top 2 Coldplay couple.
Of course.
We talked.
How did I not guess that?
It's a good one. It is such a viral moment.
Cheaters.
I know, it's so bad.
What's crazy is if they would have just seemed like they were a real couple, this would have never been a story.
It was all in the reaction. My favorite.
They knew they were busted.
They knew in a heartbeat, like a deer in a headlight.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, basically Coldplay, like it's kind of like the Kiss Cam almost.
Yes, the Kiss Cam
at sporting events.
Yeah,
they would just pop up couples whenever they were singing songs, and they popped up on what seemed to be this couple, and they both basically collapsed and turned their faces away. Turns out they were cheating.
They were coworkers. He was the CEO of a big company.
Yes.
And she was the head of HR. It kept getting worse.
Just layers upon layers of this.
What a lot of people say is what you just said. It was the reaction. That's what really caused the chaos. And I think, too, that there was this, I'm trying to think here. Sorry, my brain. I know what I was going to say. So one of my favorites was the internet is so funny. People are hilarious. I saw this series of other things they could have done besides, like pretend like he was giving her the Heimlich. He could have been a hero. Maybe she was choking. That you have to look it up. But all these people came up with anything you could have done besides that reaction that could have just saved you. And then the best part is, Coldplay's lead singer, Chris, gets on the microphone and he's like, "Oh, what, are y'all having an affair?"
Yeah.
Indeed they were, Chris. Indeed they were.
Oh, God.
All right, you ready for the number 1 cringy moment of the year?
Give it to me.
Let's see if you agree with this one. I think I do. Although I will say maybe the Coldplay couple could have taken the number 1 spot. But according to People Magazine's list of the cringiest pop culture moments of 2025, the Blue Origin's female space flight with Katy Perry and etc.
That is up there.
Literally,
I'm gonna have to go with that.
That's right, the number 1 spot for a reason. Tell me your take when this. So will you recap it for everyone?
Short, long story short, a list of Gayle King went up there.
Gayle.
The picture of Gayle King getting out of the spacecraft and just looking hazed is just hilarious to me. So funny. Katy Perry was up there. She started singing a song. So bad. She had a daisy in her hand after, her daughter's name is Daisy. And then there were other random people in there too that I can't remember their names.
Was anybody from 14 News in that? It's so random. We sent Jackie Monroe.
Yes.
It was just so weird.
It was weird. Why? I just don't understand why it was I get it. It was a huge thing because Katy Perry or whatever.
They were trying.
They were trying to do something, and poor Gayle was just like, what the
what the
hell
heck
am
I doing here? My favorite is that Wendy's gets involved. The Wendy's, the fast food franchise.
Not Miss Wendy Thomas.
Miss Wendy, her government name. She gets on the chat section. Wendy's literally sent out can you still call it a tweet? Whatever, X. And they were into Katy Perry, they were like, "Can we leave her up there?"
They're shady in their tweets. Yeah. They go after McDonald's about their ice cream machine.
It's amazing.
It's perfect.
It's actually
whoever does their marketing, shout out to them.
Genius.
Amazing.
We want to have you on the show.
Whatever intern has control over that, go for it.
Let's go. Well, there you guys have it. What'd you think, Aaron? Pretty good list.
Pretty good list. That number 1 surprised me, but it's so fitting.
Stands. What's great is that it's a good way to remember all the stuff that happens in a year. I forget.
I do too. I mean, there's so much stuff.
So, I would definitely we'll have to do that again next year. So we'll see what happens in 2026. You guys, the sky's the limit according to this list. Okay, Aaron, let's move on now to another category here since we're recapping 2025. This is going to be a fun one. I'll let you take it away.
Yeah, it's our favorite podcast moments that we've had with each other. I'll give mine, and we'll probably have some of the same.
Yes.
But okay.
Oh, was it supposed to be top 5 or top 3?
I just had top 5.
Okay, I did 3.5.
That's totally fine. Mine, number 1 is accidentally going live. We accidentally were live on Facebook, and we were let's just say not
a little loose.
Yes. We were prepping for the show, and we were
ourselves.
We were tired. It was just a day, and then we realized later on. God bless Aaron Chapman for checking on it.
Crazy.
Like, are you done with your live? And I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, you're live on Facebook. Your whole podcast was, and I'm like, delete it now. You can try to go search for it. You're never going to find it.
You're never going to find it.
It's scrubbed from the internet.
Although we are not challenging you.
No, please don't.
Please be a friend.
But
oh my goodness.
Yeah, that one I have for number 1.
Takes the cake.
Number 2, I have our pilot episode. That has not.
Aww.
We did that for our executives here and management, and that was just special.
We didn't just walk into a boardroom and say, we have an idea.
We had to have
them.
Yes, we wanted to give them something tangible to watch and see what it could be. And I think, that was just special because we came in here not knowing if this was going to work. And it just truly, like for me at least, instantly, we just had a rhythm with each other that just worked.
It's so amazing. Love you outside of this room.
Yeah.
But then you add lights, microphone, a show that you're about to host together. I can read the news kind of, and I can talk, but to do this, there was no guarantees.
No.
And back at you, I am so, and you don't need my approval, but just beyond words impressed. You've got it, my friend. You've got it and some with how good you are at hosting a show. And I mean, some people, it's just something you can't teach. And I think it's just fun to get in this room with you every day.
Thank you for saying
every day, every week, whatever.
Yes. I would love to do it.
I wish it was every day.
Me
Can
too.
this be while we do here?
Yes, please.
We'll make a call.
One day.
It's fine. I agree with you. And dare I say, Aaron Weeks, that maybe we do a special release of that very first.
I think we could.
Let's do it. We can make the rules. Let's do it.
You're going to be like, whoa.
I'm sure
Listen, training wheels, guys, for me. It's the first time I was on camera, first time really reading a teleprompter since college.
I was blown away.
So
I was
it
like,
was
you know
just
what?
like,
I think we have a show.
We kind of thrown ourselves in there, and we just haven't stopped since.
I just love it. We both looked at each other. It was over. We were like,
we killed it, kind of.
That was really good. So
and then we did 2 more, and then we got the green light to do this.
And here we are. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're welcome for our presence.
Yeah, and we haven't left since.
Yes, and we won't.
By the grace of God, we're still here.
Number 3, I have our Music Man reaction. That was just fun. That was just, I had so much fun doing that, and we've been wanting to do something with that. And when I found the DVD of it, I was like, we've got to.
We've got to, and I'm so glad we did.
And I think everybody in our hometown enjoyed that too.
A lot of people. That ended up being one of our most successful episodes. So again,
100%.
go back and listen to that one.
Yes. For number 4, I have every guest interview that we've had. I can't just pick one of them.
I agree.
I loved them. We had, Jamie was our first guest. She was just amazing. We had Jackie Monroe. Was that 2 weeks ago or
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago. And all of our weeks run together, guys.
They really do.
We had Haley Kirby during fall or